Okay, so now that we're done with the NFL draft player rankings, we're going to go on to team-by-team analysis. So we're going to do the AFC North this week. We're going to do a divisional week. So the Steelers are first, and the team strengths, they have a lot of them. Just tell me if you guys disagree with me on any of these. QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end, O-lineman, D lineman, linebacker.
I don't agree with tight end.
What about Stephon Tuitt and Cameron Hayward is a pretty good match.
Not really.
No?
Yeah, not to burst your bubble there.
I actually don't agree with tight end, defensive end.
Why would you say tight end?
I mean, Ladarius Green.
Their offensive line's good, I think.
Yeah.
Who do they have?
They have David DeCastro, Mike Pouncey, or Marquise. One of the Pounceys are over there. They had Kelvin Belcham. He left. I know, but they did have him. I can't think. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, so those are
they do have good names.
Yeah, so they definitely have good offensive linemen, definitely.
What about tight end, Ladarius Green?
I think Ladarius Green.
I think he's gonna be sick in fantasy,
I
but I wouldn't call it.
Maybe
it's not a weakness either.
It's not a weakness.
It's just there. Kind
of. So now we move on to team weaknesses. Obviously, their secondary is pretty bad.
Weak. Ever since Troy Polamalu left, they've pretty much been downhill in the secondary.
Yeah.
So their team needs a quarterback and safety. Their cap situation is not looking good. $2,042,832. The worst cap situation. No, second worst behind the Jets. Wow. I think second worst. I think the Jets have $1 million. So moving on to free agent options and draft options. You're gonna see in this video. We're gonna move on to the draft more because there's not a lot of free agents. Just because it's just great to see it in this down period. So the Steelers lost Antoine Blake, and last year they lost. Who's the guy that went to the Dolphins?
What are you saying?
For cornerback.
That from the Steelers?
From the Steelers that went to the Dolphins.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't think that happened.
Well, that guy, he was good. That guy. And so now their best remaining cornerbacks are Cortez Allen and William Gay, who is 31 years old. You don't want Cortez Allen to start for your team. So the best free agent out there right now is Leon Hall, but he's 31, so they probably won't get him. But I just like to say this cornerback draft is amazing. We haven't talked about it yet. We're going to talk about it in draft player rankings. But the cornerbacks are amazing in this draft. Just to name a few: Mackenzie Alexander, Eli Apple, William Jackson. There's
you're forgetting Hargreaves. You're forgetting
I meant where their position is in the draft. Yeah, Hargreaves, and if you want to say that Ramsey's a corner, he's an in-betweener. But yeah,
there's also Artie Burns from Miami.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. So I think that should be their first overall pick. They pick late 20s, 26. I'm gonna say 26. I'm probably wrong, but those great quarterbacks at 26 would be great for their team. Now moving on to safeties, the best safety is Mike Mitchell, and like you said, ever since Troy Polamalu retired, hasn't been really that good in the secondary as a whole.
I also just want to say I looked up to see our free agents. I think you're thinking about somebody from another team because they didn't lose any free agents, at least that we wrote down. And if he was, good,
I meant last year. He went from the Steelers to the Dolphins. He was good.
I don't know. I can't think. Keep going. I really don't think. Do you think that happened? I really don't think.
I'm gonna Bryce McCain.
Bryce McCain. He was on the Titans. He was on the Dolphins. Went to the Titans.
He was on the Steelers. I'm telling you.
He was on the Steelers.
I will bet
when was he on the Dolphins?
He went to the Dolphins last year. Why are we arguing about this?
I'm confused. Okay, keep going.
So again, their best safety is Mike Mitchell. The top remaining safeties are Dante Whitner, and William Moore. These guys, I always say that with his name because he changed it. These guys are not good because they're in their 30s. They're not, the type of players that you want to start. But then again, there's not a lot of safeties in the draft that are.
But they're also kind of like a win now team, so they could.
They don't need them, but. Yeah, so Keanu Neal, Von Bell, or Jeremy Cash is available in a second, and Darian Thompson is also a hard-hitting safety in the mid-rounds.
They could even, if they want to draft the safety early, they could also get Carl Joseph from West Virginia, Von Bell, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Justin Simmons is later on from Boston College, but there's still a lot of.
There's a lot of them. There's just not. They're
not that good. I mean, those
none
later
of them are
guys,
worthy of a second round pick in my mind. Maybe Keanu Neal, but that's it. Darian Thompson, I don't know why. I like him a lot. I think he's a hard-hitting safety, strong safety. Could be a good fit with them, with the way that their style of defense is. He's just hard-hitting from Boise State. So, yeah, I think that's it for the Steelers. Pretty quick because they're a good team, so there's not really much to talk about with the draft options. But now we're going to move on to the Browns.
Yeah, it'll be like a 15-minute video. So.
It's going to be rough. So, yeah, we'll see you at the Browns segment.